Guys, it's Cayley. I am back with another thrift haul. You guys said in the last one when I kind of like cut the thrift haul off so the video wouldn't be too long that you guys actually like longer thrift hauls. I try to do a mix, so I'm gonna split it up. Some thrift hauls will be longer, some will be shorter, but I did some short ones recently. So let's do a longer thrift haul. I'm gonna go through this entire rack. This is a combination of, actually, I think this is all wholesale, but stay tuned because the next one, I'm literally about to go do the other rack right after this thrift haul, and that will be a combination of stuff that I have thrifted and wholesale. But in today's video, it is mostly stuff that other people have sourced for me. And I know a lot of you guys have questions about wholesale. So what wholesale means to me in the reseller community right now, kind of a newer concept, is people are just all over the United States thrifting for me and then giving me a higher price and shipping those items to me. Most of the time I'm paying for shipping too, so I add that into my cost. But it's been an absolutely awesome way to gain new inventory and to really aid in sourcing, because you guys know we list a lot. I can't always source that much, so having wholesale has opened up just a lot of opportunities for me, as well as created opportunities for people who just want to source and they don't want to do the listing and all that stuff. So beyond that, we've also done like inventory buyouts. So this is all wholesale, a combination of all of that. So if you're somebody that wants to test out wholesaling with us, or maybe you have a death pile and you want to sell some stuff, or you are liquidating your store, send us an email. All of my information is in the description, or send me a message on Instagram and we can chat about it. But yeah, it's created a lot of opportunity for me, but also for other people, and win-win situation. So all this stuff, like I said, is a combination of wholesale, which could either be all of those things that I just mentioned. But yeah, let's dive into it. I love my wholesalers, so if you're watching, thank you so much. You guys make my life so much easier. All right, this first one is a Free People item. We've been loving selling Free People lately, especially dresses or more substantial pieces. So this is a Free People, I want to call it new with tags. It's kind of like a new without tags. It's got the return tag on it. And this is a gorgeous sheer crochet kind of witchy fairy grunge vibes. I'm just trying to spit out some keywords. I know you guys like the keywords. So just throwing that out there. We'll probably also put sheer in the title, which is something we didn't used to do, but sheer is actually very trendy right now. And this appears to be, I would say, a knee-length dress with a little bit of a drop waist. A lot of these things I will probably guess comps on, but Free People, obviously, you would want to probably look up the exact style, but I would guess probably around 30 to 40 for that. This next brand is a brand I really like picking up. The sell-through rates on this, it really depends on the piece. Some of them have 100%, some of them don't. You guys know we try to stick to high sell-through rate. However, I do make exceptions when brands have, let's say, between a 50 and 100% sell-through rate. We make some exceptions as long as they are selling for quite a bit. And this brand, Rails, retails for quite a bit, and I've had some very good luck selling Rails. So I would say my average sale price on Rails is probably somewhere between like $30 and $50, give or take. This one I would imagine will sell for about $30 to $35. And I also play the game where if it doesn't have 100% sell-through rate, but I know it's a high retailing brand, we might just price a couple bucks lower than everyone else. Like if everyone, let's say that has a 70% sell-through rate, and most people have them listed for 40 because the sell-through rate's lower, I might price mine for 35. Like, it's nothing crazy, but it does, in my opinion, increase sell-through rate when it's not there when you drop the price, and that's part of our pricing strategy. You're going to see a lot of good bread and butter pieces in this as well. This is a Talbot's plus size top. I can usually get 25 bucks at least for Talbot's plus size. It has a pretty good sell-through rate. This is just a button-up top. Again, probably about, I would say, 25 on that. This is a really nice high retailing brand, J. McLaughlin. They kind of remind me, like, I feel like they're in the same line as like Lilly Pulitzer, Bowden, where they're kind of known for like their bright multicolor but high quality preppy nautical beachy pieces. And specifically this brand has a fabric that they coined as Catalina cloth, which is what this dress is. So it's kind of like a stretchy, almost nylon feel to it, sweat wicking, which is why people like it. This is a beautiful paisley print dress. Lots of great things to say about J. McLaughlin. So keep your eye out for it. For the most part, like I said, it's kind of like Lily Pulitzer. I just get it and it sells really well. I would say on average, pieces for me are selling between $30 and $50. That one will probably go, I'd probably look up the sell-through or the style of it, but I would imagine it would go probably between $35 and $40. This is another bread and butter. This is a plus size piece, Torrid size 5. With a lot of these plus size pieces, I mentioned it before, but I always make sure that there are extra factors. Like I won't just get a plain Talbot's item because it's plus size. It's got to have something additional to carry the sale through and bring the right buyer. Same with these Torrid pieces. Probably asked $25 for that. This is the brand Roberta Roller Rabbit. I'm still figuring this brand out, but it does seem to be a pretty decent brand. This is a beautiful boho top. This one does have a couple of flaws, so we'll have to adjust the price because of that. But I would guess that that would sell for maybe around $30. This is another brand we like getting in plus sizes. It is J. Jill. This is a 2X kind of plaid, lightweight rayon top, $25 to $30 on that guy. Here is another Torrid item. This one is a little bit more plain, but it is new with tags. So in my opinion, that is a factor. And this is a bright yellow with a flutter sleeve, also semi-sheer. Because it's a little bit more plain, even though it's new with tags, I think because it's like a shorter sleeve, it's sheer, like it's just more of a plain piece, it kind of decreases the value a little bit. So I'll probably list that one between $25 and $30. Lucky Brand plus sizes. This is a 1X boho top. This one will probably only go for $20 to $25. Lucky Brand, I've noticed, has been decreasing on sell-through rate recently. It's still selling plus size wise, but sell-through rate's starting to go down. So we're being a little bit more picky, but I do know that people really like these boho graphic t-shirts. So we'll probably list that at, again, between $20 and $25. This is a designer brand. You'll want to keep your eye out for it. It is ALC. They make some pretty high quality stuff, but sell-through rate is not super high, so you gotta wait for the right buyer. This is a really beautiful, I wanted to say tunic top, but I think it's a dress, long sleeve, beautiful print. I don't know. I really don't. I would say maybe around $40 for that. Here's another J. McLaughlin piece. This is not their Catalina cloth, but again, I pick up pretty much anything J. McLaughlin and it sells well. I don't have the exact style for this, but I would imagine it would probably sell for around $25 to $30. What do we have? This is an Anthropologie brand, Maeve. I've mentioned it before, but anything Maeve, Anthropologie, Free People, even Madewell sometimes, size large and up, great sell-through rate. This is a one shoulder, off shoulder, very nautical top. This feels like new without tags. I don't know the style to this, but I would guess this is going to go for $30 to $35. Next up, this is an Eva Varo dress. I'm actually not familiar with this. Let me know, do you guys sell Eva Varo? It feels really nicely made. It is handcrafted in USA. Stretchy kind of nylon material, very like whimsy goth inspired, like the netting on the top. I don't know, I would guess $30 to $35. I might be wrong. That might be a really great brand that I've just never heard of. This is a new with tags or new without tags. It's got the little button, Free People top. This is so cute. This is like a, I don't know. I never know with Free People if it's a mini dress or if it's a tunic, but this looks like a tunic to me, but it could be a mini dress. It is a size small, and it's kind of got this like tweed flannel feel to it. Super oversized. This feels like a very high quality piece from them. I would have to look up the style on that, but it feels pretty special, so I would probably price it up. This is by Anthropologie, their house line. Anything Anthropologie, Free People for the most part, as long as it's a longer length dress we are getting, or a longer length skirt. This one is a midi length, plain black, flowy dress with kind of a, what would you call this? That's interesting. So this is the sleeve, but the sleeve hole is at the bottom. So it's gonna give it kind of like a bunched effect. I think that's super cute. Kind of Wednesday Addams vibes. I'd use the keywords like goth, witchy on that one. This is another brand that performs very well for me in plus sizes, Calvin Klein. This is a 1X sequin top. If you guys didn't know, Calvin Klein retails for a lot. I know a lot of people pass on it because they think it's kind of like a mall brand. And I am picky. I try to stick to the larger sizes, but even some of their smaller size stuff and like blazers and dresses, not everything, but the right piece, there is a following for it. So plus sizes is one of those things for me. We have some pretty good luck selling it. All over sequins, cannot say no to that. I would guess that we would list this for around 30. All right, this is a J. Crew piece. J. Crew dresses during this time of the year always sell very well for me. I try to stick to longer lengths or more substantial pieces. This one is not longer length, but it does feel more substantial. It is super thick. It's got these cool grommet details, anywhere from 25 to 35 on this guy. This is another brand I'm not familiar with. Sailor. Is this an Anthropologie piece? Let's see. No. All right, this is a new brand to me, Sailor. This is super cute boho off-shoulder top. I would guess around 25 for that, but that might be a good brand that I just don't know about. Let me know in the comments below if you've heard of that brand. This is another Talbot's plus size, excuse me, 1X. This is a kind of coastal blue sweater. I guess 25 for that. Another Torrid piece, flannel, kind of like a distress look. It's got like bleach spots all over, manufactured, 25. This is another Lucky brand. This one is a 1X, 25. This is a linen Eileen Fisher. Anything linen Eileen Fisher. Before I used to say like plus size Eileen Fisher only, which is true. However, during this time of the year when there are linen pieces, even like the extra small linen pieces or silk pieces still sell very well. So this is actually a nice size. This is a size 14, kind of like a Bermuda short. It actually has a roll tab down here, which is kind of cool. I don't know. I don't think I've ever comped Eileen Fisher linen shorts. I'm thinking maybe around 40. Eileen Fisher linen stuff is super expensive. Maybe more, maybe less. I'm guessing around 40. Here is another Eileen Fisher. This one is a medium, and this is a linen cotton blend vest. Again, even though it's not plus size, the fact that it is a linen blend is going to pull the sale through. I would guess 30 to 35 on this. And that's something like, look how lightweight this is. This is stuff people pass up on the bins. You could get this for like 50 cents and flip it. That would be a great pickup. This is a brand I'm very selective with, but will get it in plus sizes if the right factors are involved. This one, unfortunately, looks like it's missing a button, but it is a set, which is the main reason we got it. It is Susan Graver, nice yellow metallic thread set. We sell a lot of these mature brands. I'll probably drop that to 25 just because of the flaw. This is another Free People item, just a little slinky top. Because this is sheer and it's got kind of 70s print, I'll probably use the keywords disco and rave. Those are both very trendy right now. I recently, if you guys follow my eBay store, or Poshmark closet, we've been selling a lot of vintage men's 70s shirts, and they're like sheer material like this, and I include those keywords, and I think they really help to sell it. So I think it's very trendy right now. All right, this next one is a pricey item. I've also been selling this brand on Whatnot, and everybody's been loving it. So it's very pricey. Keep your eye out for this brand, Reese, R-E-I-S-S. They make men's, they make women's. Their stuff holds a lot of value. And depending on what the style is, can have a 100% sell-through rate, but even if not, it's definitely a brand, in my opinion, worth waiting for the right buyer for, because it does sell for a lot. And I don't know about this dress, but all of the other ones always had the style name. Yes, this says Kaz right here. So I love that they just put it there. I don't have to look up any numbers. I can just look that up. So this is called the Kaz dress. Oh, this is so pretty. Oh my goodness. I love this. This is the brand Diane von Furstenberg. Another one, not 100% sell-through rate, but if you've got the right piece or you're willing to wait, this is a stunning, it's not velvet burnout, it's like a silk burnout. This is very on trend. This like sheer overlay in this dark color. This same keywords like whimsy goth, fairy grunge would be another good one for this. This is so pretty. I don't know on this. We'd probably price this one higher because it's very on trend, maybe like 45. All right, this is apparently a shirt with some flaws. They're barely there. They're just the little spots. But this is a Disney Villains. This to me, I think might be a Hot Topic or a Torrid collaboration. But it's got the Disney Villains there. Some of the adult Disney stuff, depending on what it is, can do well. We sell quite a bit of it. I would guess this is just 25 unless it's a more rare piece. Here's another Eileen Fisher. This is a size medium petite. However, it is a linen blend. Might be 100% linen. Oh, the tag's missing, but it's definitely at least a linen blend. And it's a boxy oversized shirt. Even these plain t-shirts, because they've got linen in them, I would guess 35 to 40 on that as well. Ooh, this is a really nice piece. So this is Lauren Ralph Lauren. Love picking up plus sizes in this brand. Even in the more plain stuff, I can at least usually get 20, 25 for it. But when it is a larger size 3X and bright multicolor, I jack up the price. I just actually sold a Lauren Ralph Lauren, I think it was on eBay, equestrian print plus size top, and I think I listed it for around 50 bucks, and it's still like it sold within like a month. So very good quality there. Like a lot of people pass on Ralph Lauren and all of its lines, but if you know what to look for, like $50 all day long. So this might be one we price up for around 40 to 50, just again, because of the plus size and that multicolor. This is a brand I definitely wouldn't get in everything, but in plus sizes, if it's got the right factors, can do well. This is Rose and Olive. This is a little flowy 3/4 length puff peasant sleeve boho top. 25 for that is what we'll ask. This is a little Free People gauzy top. These bishop puff sleeves are still very trendy, so I usually put that in the title. Super oversized, exaggerated sleeves or legs right now. Very trendy, so keep your eye out for like, you know, this oversized shape and really just about anything. Don't know the style on that, but guessing around 30 to 35. This is the brand Parker. I actually just this week found a leather jacket in this brand that I went back and forth on at the thrift store. I ended up getting it because I realized that this brand retails for a ton and I was willing to wait for the right buyer. This is Parker. This feels like a silk, beautiful red dress. No idea on pricing on this. I have no idea. I don't know enough about this brand, but let me know if you have sold stuff in that brand before. I would guess around 50. This is the brand Sun Kim. This brand does especially well in larger sizes. This one is just a size medium, but it is a more substantial piece in I think this is a tunic length. They make very like artsy kind of styles, which is one of my core customers. Got the color block detail, asymmetrical, all the things that are very trendy right now. I would guess 30 on that. All right, this is LL Bean. This is one of my favorite core brands to sell. We come across it pretty often. This is definitely one that gets undervalued way too often. They sell men's, women's, kids, all the things, and their outerwear can perform extremely well. This is a rain jacket, and I think, yes, it is a women's rain jacket. I have no idea. I would guess probably 40 to 50 on this, maybe more. It's in excellent condition. It has the beaked hood, and it's got that waterproof lining, which normally is not in great condition. This one is. So yeah, I would say probably 40 to 50 on that. This must be a manufacturer defect. This is Catherine's, but apparently it's upside down. But this is a brand we like getting in plus sizes if the right factors, again, are involved. This one is a more substantial piece, so we'll probably ask 20 to 25 is what we'll expect. Another Talbot's plus size. This is a beautiful half sleeve cardigan. New with tags. Talbot's new with tags. They're pricey. So that's a big factor that I look at when I get a Talbot's piece. And obviously the fact that this is plus size with newest tags means we are going to price it higher. Plus it's a very trendy, like coastal color. I would say we would probably list this for around, I don't know, I want to say like 35 to 40. Here's another J. Crew piece, very similarly to the Free People Anthropology, size large and up really increases the value. I don't just get everything J. Crew size large and up, I try to factor stack. So in this case, this is a tunic top. It's got the bright multicolor things in J. Crew, and honestly just about any brand significantly increases value. So this is definitely a factor stacking piece for sure. Would probably still only list that for around 25 to 30. I just found this sweater. This is a Ralph Lauren sweater. Now you remember I said Ralph Lauren plus size tops are a yes, they do extremely well. But I do make exceptions for other things. And if you know, again, what to look for, then you can really make some good money in these brands. I did a deep dive a long time ago on Ralph Lauren. I think most of those things are still true, but I think I need to do an updated one. But one you definitely want to look for are their crests. So that would be what this is right here. Any kind of spell out or embroidery, especially on a sweater like this, very trendy. So keywords that I would use with this little line right here in the cable knit details, I would call this a tennis sweater. I would use cable knit, I would use crest, C-R-E-S-T, maybe even, I don't know, I wanted to say maybe even like varsity or something like that, academia. Lots of great keywords you can use. We'll probably price this one up at around $40, but again, great thing to look for in Ralph Lauren. We're getting close to the end here. This is a long haul. This is another Torrid top. This is a size 3X, so larger size. Roll top sleeves, you know, a little bit more extra things going on for it, 25 bucks. This is a Zara item. This is Zara Woman, which is their more expensive line. I've been having some like hit or miss luck with Zara lately, so I am trying to be a little bit more picky. This is a viscous, it felt like silk almost, a viscous dress. Keywords I would use with this are like mob wife. Is that trend still going on? I think it might be, but super cute snake print, probably only 25 on that, just because, like I said, Zara's sell-through rate's going down a little bit, and I want to make sure that we can move it. Okay, this is a brand new brand to me. It is called A7 Strongwear. Is that right? A7, yes, A7. And this is a new men's brand to me. They make a lot of gym wear. I was lucky enough to come across, I think I came across like 5 at one time. gotta lint roll this, so I'm setting it aside. And yeah, I've never heard of it. I looked it up. Really great sell-through rate. They were only going for like 20 to 25, but I picked them all up because, you know, I was paying like 4 to 5. They flipped for 25. There was a bunch of them there. They're super easy to list, men's t-shirts, so definitely keep your eye out for that brand. This is another brand, not 100% sell-through rate, but when it does sell, usually sells for around 40 bucks. It is Equipment Femme. They are known for their silk tops. This is a really beautiful tie-dye. Like I said, probably around 40, maybe even down to 35 with an offer. This is another Ralph Lauren plus size item. This is a little polo. And this one also has a tiny little crest there too, so that might increase value a little bit. I would say probably around 25 to 30 on that one. And lastly is another J. McLaughlin item. This one is not that Catalina cloth, but it is a size XL, and it's a really nice kind of nautical preppy top. I would guess probably around 25 to 30 on that. All right, you guys, so that is it for this thrift haul. We were able to get through the whole rack. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching. Drop your comments down below. Did you learn any new brands, any new keywords, any new styles? Drop them in the comments down below. I feel like I can't keep up with all the keywords. I am like, there's just so many coming out, all the different aesthetics, and then this aesthetic merges with this aesthetic and it creates a new aesthetic. And I'm just so thankful that the people in the Resellers Edge group are keeping up with those things, and we're just helping each other out so that we can all stay informed. So that's how I've learned about, you know, most of these things. But all those keywords I use today are ones that I know are trending, and they are working really well to help me sell items, and I think they'll help you too. If you're interested in joining Resellers Edge, there will be a link down below. I know a lot of people have asked. You can click that link and find out all the information about what your subscription would include. I think you will love it. I hope to see you guys there. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next thrift haul. Bye.